Listen to what he's got to say.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. I am in Framingham, Massachusetts. It's like 50 miles from my house. And it turns out that I'm with the Red Pill. This is the guy that won the 5-ounce silver coin. And it wasn't just him. Somebody else claimed they were him. So there was, of course, I try to do something nice, and someone tries to be a weasel. Yeah. And me and him almost got in an argument till he basically proved who he was. And then I figured it out. Dude, you're in Framingham. I can come right to you. So I did.
He went out of his way.
Well, in any way, yeah, I guess.
Did, though. I mean, you messaged me.
I waited till after rush hour. You know what I mean?
But still,
But the good thing is when I met him, it turns out that he's got credentials. He used to be in the Navy, and he was a cryptologist, which is something very interesting.
Yeah.
You want to say a little bit about that?
Well, there's a lot of different types of cryptologists. There's cryptologists who do linguistics, like language. There's cryptologists who are more into the techie part of it. I was a collection. CT. It's a CTR.
You just gathered any intel.
Well, the accent. CTR. And anyone in the Navy knows what that is. So, top secret SCI clearance.
Damn.
And with a polygraph.
Damn.
Which brings it up a step.
That's no joke.
So, well, the reason is because they don't know. What I do is, what I did, this is from 2001 to 2004. What I would do is, you go out, and we have certain equipment. I'm not going to give any intel.
Right, that's cool, man.
But we listen to enemies, and we listen to what they're doing. And
Protect
you never know what's going to come across.
Right.
That's why I need that clearance.
Right. No, it makes sense, man.
But I just want to say one thing. After the Patriot Act passed, my job description changed.
What do you mean?
Literally like 2 days after, I was listening to a Marine cry about his girl sending him a Dear John letter. Listening to our own people.
So after the Patriot Act that was already written up well before 9/11, but trotted out on 9/11, your job changed. You went from foreign governments and enemies to domestic.
To both.
In your own soldiers.
To both. But then it gradually even got worse towards the domestic.
And that's how you ended up watching me? Like you ended up in the truth community, you ended up trying to figure out.
That's why I got out of the Navy, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. Because too many guys just keep holding on even though they know it's wrong.
No. And I've been awake for a long time, but it's really been these last few years that, I used to watch you with Anthony Patch and I just want to let people know though, Richie, he's legit. There's a lot of fucking haters out there. Excuse my language.
It is what it is. Absolutely.
I don't know if I can. So there's a lot of haters out there. They try to say he's this, he's this show. But listen, he drove out here. He emailed me. He texted me. He came out here. He even gave my dog, because I have emotional support dog.
A beautiful
I have PTSD. I got a nice pit bull. She's an emotional support dog. He even gave her a patch for her emotional support dog vest.
Is the PTSD from your time in the military, or is it unrelated?
It's some military, and I've been through a lot of shit on the street. In Boston.
I know, dude.
You grew up. You know the deal. And we're from roughly the same area. I'm from the Medford, Malden area. It's a
great place to get. I've had my nose.
Great place for the OCs, and that's where it started. That's where it started. For all you guys having problems with drugs, you can get off it. I've been clean 5 years.
I got almost 10 years in another. This month. It's April. My uncle texts me and says happy birthday, which is kind of weird, but I got strung out like a research monkey.
Oh yeah.
Big
and
farmer.
You're a fucking slave to it.
Straight down this road.
And then they get you on the Suboxone.
There's people behind you. Yeah, no, I hear you.
And then
if you keep going down Route 9 and you take a left, I think it's at Otis Street. There's an old pharmaceutical place with an enormous glass pyramid in front of it. Have you ever seen it?
No. See, I'm not from here. I just moved here recently.
All the way down Route 9, Otis Street.
Oh,
it's
shit.
all barbed wire.
So
security.
towards Westboro, Southboro.
All I know is towards Worcester. But
yeah, I know. I used to live in Worcester.
At any rate.
Main South.
Richie from Boston.
Hey,
the Red Pill.
And here's the legit.
I try. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe.
All right.
that was my video. Well, Richie's video from a couple days ago. He came out here, and he came and saw me for the 5-ounce silver coin that I had won, or at least thought I had won. Turns out the second red pill wasn't someone pretending to be me. There really was someone else named Red Pill that also commented on the video. So, he had to deal with that. Ended up being a lot of confusion, but it makes sense, and I believe the guy because, this other Red Pill, he's legit. That's real. He really did enter the contest because Richie said to me, he goes, "I thought you had a son when we had met," and I said, "No, I have a daughter." Well, that's the son you see in his channel. So anyways, it's very confusing. Anybody who thinks I am not the red pill or whatever or something, I don't give a shit. You can go look at the comments. I made like 6 different comments. A couple of them are replies to Mike from Boston if you really want to find them. You can find me listed, the red pill, talking on that video and saying I'm in. So I guess there was red pill A, red pill B, but only red pill 1. So Richie did the right thing. He did the right thing by this other gentleman also. And that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is, I wasn't sure about Richie. I was pretty sure he was legit. But, you question everything. I mean, that's why we're on these channels. We question everything, right? So,